That one doesn't matter. Oh, 37. Oh boy, 37.
37.
Rule number 37, when we play D&D, I'm not your friend. That doesn't mean you treat me like an enemy during the game. It means I'm no longer, quote-unquote, being nice. God.
Brother.
He wants to be him. Like,
I was
you
gonna say,
remember
this guy
that?
sounds like a loser.
You remember that one fucking, like, dog image of him, like, wearing, like, the fucking Daredevil fucking hat?
Yes, yes!
That was him writing that rule.
Yeah, dead ass.
And we're back. We're back with some more Minecraft, and we're back with some more shitty D&D rules. If you haven't seen the last episode, go check that out, because
Please,
that was
please go look at it.
that
These
was
are
a whirl
insane.
of a time.
These are so dumb.
Yeah, these are really dumb. So if you want the context, go watch that episode. We're just gonna hop back into it. So, number 32. Arguments between party members outside of roleplay will be resolved by me giving the definite ruling. If you don't like it, fuck off back home. So basically, you can't have any argument whatsoever without him basically, like, deciding who wins the argument, like, outright.
Like what you said earlier, I think it was when we were done recording the last episode, like how he's just like power tripping. It's like been like a gradual where it's like, okay, I can see where he's coming from, to him just like becoming like a tyrant.
Mm.
And that's just no fun at all. This is so crazy, dude.
Number 33. This one I have, like, no context for, because I don't watch it, but, number 33. I don't give a fuck what they did in Critical Role, or what that one guy on Reddit said, or if you think that it's all make-believe so you can do what you want. The world I run works on internal rulings and lore I created specifically for it.
No, that's vague. That's valid. I've seen a lot of people do that, where Critical Role is kind of like the
Like the basis.
No, not at all. The exemplar standard, like it is above average. Like that is not the experience that like people will generally have with D&D. Like it is not that high quality. And like people saying that to a DM, it's kind of just like backhanded, because it's like whatever they're making, you're still comparing to something, and you're like, oh well, this was so much better, and it's kind of like,
I mean, that's shitty just in general.
insinuating
So,
like what
I'd
they've done
understand
is
why
good.
someone would get mad at that.
I was gonna say, I wouldn't fucking appreciate that. Why would anyone appreciate that?
I don't think anyone would appreciate that in
I
general.
was gonna say, you're just telling them, like, well, actually, you shouldn't do this. And it's like, motherfucker, he wrote the Bible. He wrote the book of the game that you're playing right now. What do you mean you can't do that? I'm sorry, you are inside of his head right now? Do you know everything? No? Shut up!
So,
Damn, bitch. Sorry.
Oh, this one. I have no idea how you're going to react to this one. This one is going to be, like, the most, like, obviously this requires context for it to make, like, total sense.
Yeah.
But, so, it's rule number 34. Every single person in this chat is having debuffs applied to their characters that should have occurred a long time ago. This will be specific to characters.
That's
so
targeted. That's so mean.
Homie's literally
That's
just
so fucking mean. He's just seeing somebody that's like probably been pissing him off, and he is specifically going to go and screw them over. That is L. Massive L. What? Like, I don't care even if they've done like the douchiest thing ever. Please don't.
just don't. It's definitely like the easiest thing to just don't.
I was gonna say, it's so targeted too. It's like, come on.
That being said, we have no idea if like if this person's character is like super OP.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Skipping over some. Well, I don't know. I feel like this one is like both understandable, but also like why word it in such a douchey way. Rule number 35. If you don't bring your sheet, you don't play. Which I understand. Could be nicer about it.
No,
could be nicer about it.
No, he's right for this one. I think he's being straightforward about it, actually. I think like becoming like it. You're showing up to D&D.
Yeah.
Again,
Actually, now
the
that
least
you're, yeah.
the least that you could do is show up and be prepared.
See, this is why Rob is the goat, and he just keeps the sheets. I don't have to worry
I
about
was
that
gonna
shit.
say we play online
That too.
like that, but then like even if you're playing in person, like you just don't. Why would you show up without it?
Yeah, I get
You
that.
need that to reference all of the shit that you have, like the stuff that's in your inventory, or like what kind of spells you can use, or like your abilities and shit.
Mm.
It's just a good reminder. I don't understand why they wouldn't bring it with them.
Yeah.
I'm with him on this one.
That one doesn't matter. Oh, 37. Oh boy, 37.
37.
Rule number 37, when we play D&D, I'm not your friend. That doesn't mean you treat me like an enemy during the game. It means I'm no longer, quote-unquote, being nice. God.
Brother.
He wants to be him. Like,
I was
you
gonna say,
remember
this guy
that?
sounds like a loser.
You remember that one fucking, like, dog image of him, like, wearing, like, the fucking Daredevil fucking hat?
Yes, yes.
That was him writing that rule.
Yeah, dead ass, dead ass. He was like, I am so him.
Let's see what else.
I'm not your friend. Okay, I'm not your friend either, bitch. You're like, I'm
Alright.
not your enemy. Like, so what? You're gonna just like probably do some dick ass shit and then like be like, well, you can't be mean to me because I'm the
Oh.
DM and I'm just following the rules.
Oh, my friend, you have led perfectly into the next one. Number
Oh, God.
38, if you treat me poorly in any way, shape, or form after or during or before the game due to something that happened in the game, you're out. If you cannot separate a game from reality, I think you're a fucking moron and I have little time to deal with that energy.
Was he not the one who was just saying that? Oh my God. Ooh. The hypocrisy. It's the hypocrisy for me. What do you mean there are monsters nearby? Where? Who? Nowhere. I don't see them. You're lying to me. Stop lying to me. Minecraft.
Minecraft.
You're not a very creative liar. You're not a very convincing one. Let me go to sleep. Thank you. Fuck this dude. Come on. So he said in like the one before that like he's not their friend, which
He's not their friend. He's just
but he's
not
not their
playing
enemy.
nice. He's not playing
It's like
nice.
he's not playing nice, and it's like I understand where you're coming from, where like you want to separate like the game from like your personal relationships. Unfortunately, Bucko, they're kind of intertwined.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's unreasonable to be pissed at your DM or be pissed at your players for something that they did because it was like legitimately fucking stupid or otherwise. That feels like so like such an excuse for him to go out and just terrorize them and be douches to them, but then also be like, accept how you can't be mean to me because this is only a game. So it's purely benefiting him.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck this dude. I hate this guy.
He can go straight to the ranch.
I was gonna say he shouldn't be DMing. He doesn't sound like he enjoys it at all.
At least
like,
not with
just
these
write
guys.
I was gonna say write a book at this point.
Yeah, for real. Okay. Number 39. You will submit your spell list daily in-game. If you do not give me a spell list each in-game day, you will not be allowed to cast a single spell or cantrip in combat. I do not trust you guys to not use this against me. I love the way he words that. Like, I don't trust you to not use this against me.
Brother. Brother.
Just tell them to not play. Just tell them. Just tell them you're done. Just say you're done with them and leave.
Go home. Just stop doing this.
I feel like it would be so much easier to just be like, guys, I don't want to play D&D with y'all anymore. Like, y'all fucking suck.
I'm not having a good time. You're taking advantage of things. I'm becoming a person that I do not enjoy. Like, this is just frustrating to me all the time. So we gotta stop doing this. But
Something's gotta change. Something's gotta give.
man, you can't change, bro. You just gonna.
Number 40. If you do not mark off spell slots, or you say something like, I remember what I am at what I'm at, as a way to justify it, I will simply fail your spell, deal half your health and damage to you, and say you have no spells to cast for the rest of the day. Diamonds!
This is, quite possibly, like, my least favorite thing.
That's so hot that I got diamonds from this.
Ooh. Oh, there's a cat outside. Hi, kitty. Hello.
But
all
right. Let's see what else is in here. We're in the home stretch. Rule number 41. If you break literally anything, you can buy the replacement that day or not attend till you do. That's pretty fair. If you break someone,
how much shit are they breaking that he had to make this a rule?
I feel like this is just a good rule of thumb in general, not even D&D, just in general. If you break someone's shit, like pay it back.
Yeah, that's just being a decent person.
Number 42, if you complain about the choice of music, I fully expect you to bring the whole playlist in the next session or to shut the fuck up.
Fair enough.
Number 43, cannot stress enough how little I care about how you feel about my rulings from now on. And the final rule, and again, this is this guy trying to become him. Oh, and rule number 44, I'm never just threatening you, I'm promising you.
He is trying so hard to be edgy with that last one,
yeah.
And it's not hitting. It's not hitting in the way that he thinks that it is.
Like
because
a
this
lot
went
of
from, like
these,
someone who was like, okay, this went from like a lot of these ones being like reasonable, somewhat. Like if his buttons are being pushed and they're being mixed, I can see like why he's saying these things. But then it like transitions quite similarly, I would say, into him having like a god complex, and to think like just
straight up power tripping.
I was gonna say like him power tripping and being like, well, you can't do whatever you want, and then he's doing whatever he wants.
Yep.
What?
But yeah, those were the crazy 44 rules. Obviously, we didn't read all of them because not all of them are as entertaining. But
shit.
Yeah, verdict of the Butt Spectrum Club, or yeah,
El Bozo.
the BSC court. Just stop hanging out with those guys, dude. Go to
Literally,
therapy.
if it's making you this unhappy and you have to come up with this many rules and then also like explain them in the way that he does, it's like just put yourself out of your own misery and just stop.
Literally, just stop hanging out with these fools.
It's that easy. It's that easy. Like, it's not that easy, but it is that easy.
You don't even need
like,
to stop being
like
friends with these people, though. Honestly, the way that I'm hearing it, like, I feel like that's like a good questioning of their furthered relationship seems to be somewhat in order, because they seem to be like really pushing his buttons. Like us personally, we fucking push Drew's buttons all the time, but we know when to stop.
Yeah, and we also reimburse it with like enough like good friendship, like good quality friendship, that it's not like we're just only being douchebags to him.
We're not like fucking tormenting him by being assholes.
No.
It seems like these guys were like really going in on this fucker.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it seems
like
become
better than them.
It seems like one of those things where it's like, and this is pure speculation, I feel like these guys mainly only hang out with him because he overreacts like this, and they think it's funny. I mean, there's a reason that the guy uploaded the rules onto Reddit. Like, it's mostly probably to make fun of the guy.
That's a good point. Excellent insight, JJ. 10,000 points to Gryffindor.
But yeah, no, those are the rules. I had a good time sharing that with you. That made me chuckle. But yeah, we're just playing Minecraft right now. We got 6 more minutes until the episode's over. So
I was gonna say I'm gonna need to decompress from that. That was insane. Just like I could feel like the stress from this guy. Like I was saying earlier, it was like, like when you've been tested so many times and you're starting to lose your patience, and then there's that moment when you decide if you're gonna be like the bigger person or not. And he just decided to not be the bigger person. He became a worse person.
he became the villain.
He did like a little bit. I was gonna say, like, I don't think that saying that he was being tyrannical was an exaggeration. He's
No,
just.
I think that's a very fair.
I was gonna say it just. I became less and less sympathetic over the time. Like I know I started it off by being like, "Oh, I'm probably gonna agree with a lot of shit that he said," but he just lost me. He just lost me.
I think
As soon as you start like putting like holding like your god DM powers over your player's head, just get the fuck out and stop DMing. You're not
yeah,
built for it. Like if you're letting your feelings like influence how you run
you're
the
letting your
campaign.
feelings cloud your judgment.
I was gonna say, I don't think that's healthy, boss. I just don't.
That sounds like some shit, bro. That sounds like some
That
therapy
sounds
shit.
like some stuff that you probably should stop doing. Otherwise, this is gonna impact your life in ways that you don't anticipate.
Yeah.
You might end up becoming like just a terror to be around.
Yeah, honestly, like, I feel like homie wrote that at like fucking 2 a.m.
Oh yeah,
after
and
like
he's just
a
exhausted.
really bad D&D session, and he just let all of those emotions out. I feel like what he should have done is like he should have wrote that out in like a Google Doc, like all of that, wrote that out in a Google Doc, and then like went to bed, woke up, ate breakfast, done something like good that makes him like feel happy, and then come back to it and be like, oh shit, I was power tripping like hell, I need to chill. Cut it down to like maybe like 10 15 rules, because like obviously there are some that we agree with.
Total? How many was it in total?
44.
Yeah,
And we didn't even read all of them.
Were the ones that weren't like that interesting or like that weren't that crazy, were they like reasonable, would you say?
I mean, one of them was like if you didn't bring dice, like just borrow some, which I feel like is just a given. I don't know why that has to be set in stone as a rule.
Like etiquette, like maybe that could have gone unspoken, but whatever.
Yeah, it's just like some of them either like were pretty obvious, like just like yeah, just common courtesy in D&D, and like others were just like, I don't know, they just didn't. I didn't feel like the sense that it could be like interesting to talk about. But yeah, no. I think homie needs a little whole heaping of therapy. I know I keep saying it, but
I think homie needs better friends too.
that too.
It's just kind of depressing thinking about it now. It's like you're just constantly being frustrated or challenged by people that are supposed to be your friends, and it's like, this ain't fun no more. I want to go home.
I'll go home.
You guys are
go
just
bed.
Just like actively making this worse for everyone.
Excuse me. That was gross.
It's like adding to like the fuel of the fire by like putting all of this shit down. It's like obviously like they're not gonna like that. Like nobody likes it when you get and like talk down to them.
Yeah.
So it's like clearly this isn't gonna go well, and that's probably why this fucker like uploaded. He was like, "Oh, he's being such a power trip," but I mean, like
I will say he did get some comeuppance, like I said in the first episode, where like he deleted the post after people found out that he was intentionally making his DM mad. So people were like, "Oh yeah." I guess he just wrote in the comments that he was just fucking with his DM. Like at some point, you gotta understand. I found this literally today, so I don't know all the nitty gritty little details. But
what the fuck?
No, I'm not a fucking video essay YouTuber. I'm a fucking Let's Player. Like
maybe you should be.
Honestly,
think about that, Batman?
honestly, I've considered doing like video essays. Like, there are definitely topics I want to talk about. I just don't know if my editing will be up to snuff, but I'm sure, like, given enough time, I could do something really cool.
Bet you could too, homie. I got faith in you. If you were gonna like upload one tomorrow, what do you think it would be about?
I don't know. Probably either like Superman or like Doctor Who. Those two are like on the brain right now.
I would talk about mummification.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it. Give us a tiny spiel about mummification. Not too long though, because we're nearing the end.
Okay, tiny spiel about mummification.
Yeah.
You have canoptic jars, which you would put in. You would put like specific organs in each of them. They like represent something specific.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a jackal, a monkey, a bird's head, and then there's one more that I don't remember off the top of my head. And I don't really remember like the specific meaning either. I just thought it was interesting. And then probably my favorite detail that I've ever learned about mummification is that they didn't consider like your brain to be where your consciousness is. They thought it was your heart. Like you would go into the afterlife, into like the field of reeds, and they would weigh your heart if it was worthy or not.
Yeah.
Of passing into the afterlife. And I'd take your brain out, and they would just put a little hook up your schnoz and pull your brain out. Love that. Love that detail. It's so gross.
Yeah, honestly, that heart thing was literally the only thing I knew, purely because of Moon Knight. Purely because of that fucking show. Which, by the way, amazing show. Marvel, please make a second season. I'm begging you.
I was gonna say, like, they fucking ate with that shit, and then they're never gonna do it again.
You can't make, like, literally the coolest shit ever, set up for, like, a third personality who's, like, really fucking cool in the comics, and then just not do anything with it, you fucking assholes. But on that...
Bro, do you want more coal on you?
No, I don't. Yeah. Actually, hold on. Give me a second. Let me cook.
Oh, actually, we got more coal over here. We're good.
Never mind. I'm just a fucking liar. I thought there was gonna be coal in the little loot chest that we have next to the hole where all my shiny treasures go, but
oh, I didn't know that
coal.
you even have that.
Yeah, it's right next to the hole. Yeah, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, which one is it? Because there's a lot of chests, and I've just been yoinking some cobblestone out of here so I can. Oh, is it this one that's separated from the rest of them? Oh, nice.
Well, I'm gonna make a
single bar of copper. Single copper ingot.
I'm gonna make a little diamond pickaxe, and then we're gonna end the episode. So, thank y'all for watching, and we'll see y'all later. Bye bye.
You piece of shit. Make Moon Knight Season 2 right the fuck now. Right now.